Said edition, U.S. International Mexico Arabic. TV, CNN, CNN, en Español, HLN. Sign up login. Home TV and video, CNN Trends US. World Politics, Justice, Entertainment, Tech, Health, Living, Travel, Opinion, I Report, Money, Sports. Share this. Print, email, more sharing. Read it. Stumble upon. Delicious. Should the US shoot it down? By N.Korean, CNN. Updated 8:16 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Friday, April 12, 2013. Story highlights. Senator McCain says show the North Koreans we can stop whatever they send GOP legislator, even if remote. Any chance of a nuclear missile requires shooting it down. White House. North Korea lacks nuclear missile capability, but it's trying. Fareed Zakaria calls automatically downing any missile the wrong approach. Washington, CNN. North Korea's missile maneuvering has raised the question of how the United States should respond, with some in Congress calling for shooting down anything that goes up. The issue gained new urgency in Thursday with the disclosure that a Pentagon intelligence assessment suggested North Korea may have developed the ability to fire a nuclear-tipped missile at its foes. It was the clearest acknowledgement to date by the United States about potential advances in North Korea's nuclear program, and came amid heightened concerns over recent threats by Pyongyang of attacks against South Korea and even U.S. territory. At a background briefing on Friday, a Republican member of Congress called the assessment of possible nuclear missile capability old news that first came out in 2011. Representative Peter King, I would shoot it down. How to launch a nuclear weapon. How do you deal with an N.Korean launch? Brainwashed by North Korea. However, the legislator said even a remote chance that a North Korean missile could be carrying a nuclear warhead means the United States should intercept it instead of waiting to find out. Hawkish Senator John McCain, of Arizona, endorsed such a response earlier this week, saying that, if North Korea launched a missile, we should take it out. It's best to show them what some of our capabilities are, McCain told Foreign Policy's The Cable in remarks that his office confirmed as accurate. Admiral Samuel Locklear, commander of the U.S. Pacific Command, told the Senate Armed Services Committee this week that the United States has the capability to shoot down a North Korean missile. While U.S. officials do not specify, a combination of sea and land-based defense systems could be used to intercept a North Korean missile. The Pentagon has announced plans to increase radar detection and land-based missile defense capabilities in Asia in coming months and years. Under questioning by McCain, Locklear advised against automatically intercepting any North Korean missile, saying the United States also had the ability to determine its trajectory and destination before making a decision to bring it down. We should have a sense of where it's going to be aimed, Locklear said. If we don't, it doesn't take long for us to determine where it's going, and where it's going to land. To CNN's Fareed Zakaria, an automatic response to shoot down any North Korean missile would be precisely the wrong approach. It would be a kind of silly tit for tat that would escalate in an entirely unpredictable manner, Zakaria said this week. I think it would be a kind of hot-headed response, when what we need right now are calm and steady nerves. However, the congressional Republican at Friday's briefing said shooting down any North Korean missile would send a strong message that the United States had limits to its patience in dealing with Pyongyang, and would also demonstrate the ability to counteract such provocative and potentially catastrophic steps. A declassified portion of the Pentagon intelligence report concluded with moderate confidence that North Korea had the ability to deliver a nuclear weapon with a ballistic missile, though the reliability was believed to be low. The White House made clear Friday that the government doesn't believe North Korea has the capability mentioned in the Pentagon document, with spokesman Jay Carney telling reporters, "It is our assessment that North Korea has not demonstrated the capability to deploy a nuclear-armed missile."